Alright guys, this is if you're in a no contact situation and your sun, moon or rising is in Cancer. You Cancerians, sun, moon or rising in Cancer, the 25th to the 31st of May. Ooh, let's have a look. Your cards are jumping out, Cancer. Where did that go? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Cancerians. No contact situation. What can Cancer expect coming in a no contact situation? Something that's been invested in, grown, developed. Maybe a pause, a reflection in how far it's come. Can it be invested in even more? Can I take from this situation anymore? There's a feeling of not wanting to surrender and sacrifice coming out here from somebody in this situation of no contact. There is contact coming out here and feelings of familiarity and safety, but maybe a foundation not being strong or home life not being fantastic here. There could be issues around, home life coming out, especially if someone has actually left the familial home in a no contact situation, or you're knocking around in the same house and you're not talking. That's quite a specific message for some of you. I see a breakdown in communication and lax energies coming out. Bit lazy this can be in communication, or just feeling like, is this person the one still? Is this person special? And a new beginning coming in. So we've got something new. What is this that Cancer can expect? An energy of perhaps thinking, you know what? I know I should leave a situation. There's been a little bit of a running theme going on for Cancerians, quite a specific little storyline going on here of perhaps remaining in a situation that's wanted to be left but can't. And that's even in a no contact situation. There's something coming out with that. But overall, what I've got here is energies of someone thinking that they should leave and find their way, but they can't. So they're either sad that they've got to stay, or sad that they've got to leave. There's a sadness here about a potential leaving that hasn't happened. So maybe it's just the feelings of being in no contact is a precursor and a worry and an anxiety that maybe someone's going to leave because we're in no contact now. That's a possibility. Let's just have a look. It will get clearer as we look at your feelings. What's Cancer's feelings towards their person in a no contact situation? Maybe unsettled emotionally. Messages that were received were not favourable, or there's an immaturity coming out. How does Cancer feel towards this person in no contact? Yeah, you're not too sure if this person's the one. There's a slowing up of energy. There's still something that's reciprocal though. There's someone's been very giving or needs to give something back here possibly. There is an unfairness coming out, Cancer, and a feeling of that you are working out whether this can have a future. I think you're working out if this person's still the one and if you can have a future with them, and the reciprocation of give and take here. Is somebody giving more than the other, or is there a fairness with that? Because there's an injustice coming out here. You feel like something's unjust. Clarify that. An ending, a potential ending, or a ending. Yeah, passivity, weakness, because somebody still cares. So there's a kind of like what's going to happen here? I think you're weighing something up here, Cancer. I think you're weighing your feelings up here for this person. You feel like something's not right. Either you're thinking, look, this person's going to leave, or I'm going to have to leave. This is the precursor to that. But there's still caring feelings. A lot kind of going on here. Anything else Cancer is feeling towards this person? Distrust, hiding one's agenda or motives or true or hidden self, whether you feel like it's the person you're dealing with or you yourself are feeling like that. I think you feel like you want a bit of time out still here to work out where you're heading, to work out your epiphany, to work out your awakening. And I think there's worry about indulgence, a lack of confidence. And is this really what I want? Is this really a wish fulfillment? Let's just get to it. Let's just get to it, Cancer. Let's get this person's feelings towards you in a no contact situation. What is Cancer's person of interest? What are their feelings towards Cancer in this no contact situation? Either fired up or passive, or they're seeing you as an avoidant. someone's being an avoidant here and has either got a temper or is a weakness or a passivity coming out. This person's in suspension, trying to find their way. They feel like the timing is off and that there's been unfavourable energies towards each other here, not very positive. And you've both got the Seven of Swords, which makes me feel like, yeah, you're definitely mask wearing, the both of you. You're not being honest with one another. But this person feels like there's history between you two and that they are contemplating a resurgence here, or they just realise that you are their safe place and that they've got history with you and your comfort. There's something about, there's still a comfort for this person, maybe because you've been there. It's the more easier option, if that sounds right. But you've both got the Seven of Swords, which is interesting. Yeah, this person feels like something's not being worked on here. The gift is not being seen, but there's movement. There's definitely movement. I think you're both really a little bit confused here and you're hiding. It's like I feel like this person admires you and wants you, but is maybe dealing with a lot of subconscious issues themselves. Maybe they've got their own emotional stuff going on here. What is this moon energy? They see what's on offer, but you've both got the death as well. So I think you're both kind of experiencing a transition. Something's transitioned in this no contact situation, whether it was the onset of no contact or the concern or just the natural flow of this. Does this mean it's going to lead to the end? How else is this person feeling towards Cancer and no contact? There's an unreliability here and a real blockage, a delay. And there's upset with this person. This person feels some kind of upset here. But again, there's this kind of self-indulgent. Is this person the one? There's a lot of similar energies coming out here, Cancer. I think how you two are viewing this situation and each other. You've got really similar cards coming out of wanting time still, not trusting this situation or both hiding. Weighing up whether this person is the one and if this can move forwards or not. That's kind of the energy I've got coming out here. And there's a bit of a shock and upset coming out with this person as well. What is this Three of Swords? That they're on their own and no action is being taken. And is it sustainable? Can they manage? They may want communication and maybe watching you. And again, there it is, not wanting to leave but feeling like it's probably the best thing to do. Interesting energy. Interesting energy. Let's have a quick look at their intentions, Cancer. It feels a little bit muddled, I must admit, because it feels like the collective for just the general love reading merging with a no contact one. So I feel like for some of you, you've recently gone into no contact and then at the next stage is the worrying. Is this the next stage, the end? That's just for some of you. What's this person's intentions towards Cancer in this no contact situation? To be a bit still, to cut out the ego, to work towards something safe and secure, but to be delayed in movement towards you because it's difficult making a decision at the moment because there's a bit of fear. What's this person's intentions towards Cancer? To be delayed and blocked, but to keep this quiet time still running for a bit, I think. But it's on their mind. And this is a rising up energy after a period of difficulty. So I feel like there's more time with the High Priestess and this stillness and this massive avoidant who could be quite foul as well, Cancer. I mean, has this person got a temper? Has this person got a bit of an attitude sometimes? Does this person rub you up the wrong way, but you still somehow feel committed or involved in this situation? I don't know. Let's get you a couple of advice cards, as this is just a mini reading, guys. A couple of advice cards for Cancer in this no contact situation. Oh, Cancer, all is not lost. All right, pick yourself up. You don't have to commit to nothing if you don't want to. It's what's coming out here. You can feel sad and you don't have to commit, or you could commit. It's a real a paradox here of energies coming out. Any more advice? Find your sense of security. It's asking you to make better decisions in matters of the heart, but you are in a very triggering energy at the moment and maybe a decision is quite difficult. You will rise up All right, this won't last forever, whatever is going on here. And there's someone coming out grounded who wants to offer some kind of stability, perhaps in this situation, or it's someone completely new. But yeah, there is some kind of